Welcome back, everyone. Man, oh man, oh man, big news out there. You got Nvidia this week, and it's always a head scratcher when you got one of the top companies in the world, and all of a sudden you got Thiel out there, you got Michael Berry, and of course those over at SoftBank just unloading the shares and even shorting. Michael Berry coming out there and absolutely shorting it, and it's something to watch. Of course, with crypto as well, we're going to look at all of this. Welcome back. We had some day trading going on over at the Discord today. Phenomenal. If you guys were watching, 5-1, roughly 5-1 on the trades. Absolutely crushed it. 3 times the amount I normally try to make was made. I told him, I said I might even be able to get a dessert at dinner today. Yes, thanks for asking me to do another one, guys, because that was big. I ended up making another 100 and something bucks on top of the money that I already made. So I can order a little dessert today. So we'll see. I might even celebrate, get a steak today. I don't know. It was a really, really big, it was a big winning day. So if you guys aren't in there, you're going to want to get in there. All you got to do, first link down below, membership, boom, get in there. We got all kinds of things in there. It's ridiculous how much value is in there. But right now you can get 50% off your first month, but that's expiring in just a couple of days. If you do not, and that's automatic. You should be able to hit the join, and once you hit that, it should save 25 bucks. And you guys can get in there for like 80 something cents a day. Shout out to some of the members in there. Jordan Belfort, winning is winning. Winning is winning. iBeach, Little Base Hits win games too, folks. Zebulon in the house. Jordan Belfort, one of our expert traders. Let's go. iBeach in the house. 808 Tensei, another one of our expert traders. Loving it. We are all doing all kinds of good things in here. Dr. Stock in the house as well. One of our expert traders, Darth Flyer in there. ETHU with the win. There you go. iBeach, let's go. Let's go. Renko. Yeah, we just had a really good time. So if you guys aren't in there, get in there today. Now, I'm watching the charts, and I'm going to go over the charts here. Let's start with the crypto. We'll start with crypto, go right to XRP. I want to talk a little bit about the crypto. As you guys can see, monster push back up. We are back up to the 5 to the 13. So you guys know I am waiting for an entry of the variety where the 5 starts to cross the 13. Once we get the 5 crossing the 13, we almost did here. Almost, but then it pushed back down. So I want a confirmation. See this confirmation? This is kind of confirmation. And I'm going to wait and see between the 1350 and the 5. I'm going to be watching this, all right? So at the end of the day, we have a nice little comeback on XRP. Go to Ethereum. Of course, as you saw, some of the players in the Discord were making cash. We got up to the 5 as we have been right here. 5, 5, 5. And it's having trouble breaking the 5. Now, the good news is it pushed off of this support that I had down here. And if it did not push off that support, we were going down. But at the same time, I thought this would be the main support. This was my line in the sand that was broken, unfortunately. And then we broke this one, and then we were teasing the next one. So for me, the de-risking was absolutely fine. When I go back in, I think I'm going to be using some leverage on that, on the entry back in, once I feel comfortable that the bulls are back in charge, and just try to ride that thing. But for now, taking a look as the cats are meowing in the background at Bitcoin, that's kind of the leader. I want to see that get back above 93.4. If it can do that and confirm, I think you have a chance. And then see that get back above the 5 and the 13, have the 5 cross the 13. Then I can start to feel a little bit better. But right now, we are still seeing a downward trend. It's nice to have a little green, but I want to see how it's going. Now, I have a theory on all of this. I have a big theory on this, of course. Did we pull up the ETH? And you guys are going to hear old Meatball in the background. Yeah, and that's coming back when we're up at the 5. So it's teasing the 5 on everything. I'm going to let Meatball in the back, man. He's just meowing. He's in the office. He's fighting with the other cats. He's 23 pounds. What's a 23-pound cat do when he comes into your office? That's right, anything he wants. And that's what he's doing. So I want to show you what I'm kind of watching multiple things. I did take some short positions on the markets, Qs, kind of playing this right here. Now, I didn't do anything big yet. We made a lot of money playing the Qs today on the day trading. But I'm watching this, And I told myself if we confirm below the 50, which we just did today, that I would take a put position on the Qs, and that's what I did. So I did do that. So those in the Discord, you guys already know this. I put that notification out to everybody. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Now, with that 5 coming down, I usually wait for the 5 to cross. This could easily push back up. So I didn't go big at all. I made a lot of money today day trading, so I put some of that towards it. That's house money. If we have the earnings come out and everything kind of rockets on Nvidia, going through the period I have it out a couple weeks. We'll watch that. So the other one I'm also watching, obviously, is Nvidia. Nvidia's right on the 50. Hit it down below, push back up, back down, and now we're gapping down a little bit. And I did take one on that as well, one put option on this as well. Seeing what the big dogs are doing, you can see this is easily bearish trend. We're underneath the 50. And before it could easily spike up. But then you look at how high this has gone from down here at $80 all the way up to 100, and what are we at right now? 180 something? Like, that's massive amount. In other words, 100 something percent in just a few months, not years, months. And so, is there a chance it could rocket back up? Absolutely. But if it fails and the 5 crosses the 50, and I showed this in my day trading how I like to play this, this is one of them setups that I think you could see a normal 10 to 20% correction on this, and it's just profit taking. This isn't something where it's like, oh, they're making tons of money. But this is priced to perfection, and the money has been made, and there's going to be some people as it starts to come down start to take profit. And that leads to that 10 to 20%, I think, from the top. And the top was up there at 211. We're already over 10% down from there, and I think this is going to be of the variety of the 20%. And so that's kind of what I'm watching for. I figure we'll go down to around 160 something down here, and we'll find out. I'll even put the line on there. So I did do. Now the earnings, like I said, can absolutely change everything quickly and just stop me out. I've been there many a times. And you never know what the guidance is. I've said this to the people in the Discord so many times that you could come out here and try to play something and call the earnings perfect like I have. I have absolutely nailed the earnings call. And what I mean by that is that I knew they would not hit the revenue estimates, the earnings estimates, all of this. So I would play a put. And the put should work. But that's not, but then all of a sudden they come out and they miss. And the numbers are horrible. It's lower than expected. But then the CEO comes out and says, but wait till you hear this. And this is what we're going to do moving forward. And even though the numbers are bad, that guidance is enough to push the stock higher by a dramatic amount. And I've seen Elon Musk do that. And it's wild. So I'll always say this to people who try to play earnings. Careful. Because if you play earnings, one word from the CEO that's super positive, and this thing spikes. And that's a big risk. Now, I like playing the Qs. I threw a Nvidia in there just because of the people out there that are absolutely getting out. And I don't know why. It's a fantastic company, and you're sitting there shaking your head like, what's going on that everybody's getting out of there like that? So with that being said, I can see the Qs a lot easier. 5's coming down. If we have just a sideways or red tomorrow, the 5 should be underneath that 50, and that gives me the signal. And I do expect us to go down roughly 589. We're at 596. 589 should be hit pretty quick, and I'm going to watch that. And you can see the RSI is already confirmed down here at 40. It's already easily confirmed. This is bearish, folks. This is bearish. We confirmed under the 50. RSI is confirmed under the 50. And even though everybody's like, hey, it could reverse. It could reverse. Of course it could. But I sold my Nvidia yesterday to locked in those gains. Of course, now we'll see if that was the right move or not moving forward. I was up 70-something% on that. No complaints. I will take that every day of the week. With the 5 coming down, I will wait and I will pile back into this as we go forward. But I wanted to share that with you and see what you guys think about the Qs, about Nvidia, Both of them look very similar. 5 coming down to 50. Let's show you Nvidia one more time. And you can see this. 5, and for not that one. Nvidia stocks, boom, right there. So you can see the 5 coming down right here. And it did it before, and you got to be careful with this right here. Like, hey, it's going to, and it didn't. So this could be very similar to the same situation. But this situation, I don't know. It feels different because the cues are there. The cues are dropping, and if that continues, this could get a little bit froggy, if you know what I'm saying. So I am going to continue to watch. Now we got a little bit of a rebound on crypto. We can come in and take a look at the charts, look at the numbers here across the board. Red, red, red. A little bit of green on the Russell. Amazon 4%, SoFi 2%, Nvidia 2%. You are seeing exactly what I kind of been watching for. Now, I'll share this. You guys can, this is the day trading I did on the Qs today. We had one bad one, a couple wins on here, $600 and something up. I got the one call or one put down here. And I do puts and calls as I make money both ways. And that's what we're going to kind of watch. Now, I also did throw in one put on Nvidia, just so you know, but that could end up biting me. We'll see as we go forward. All right, folks, if you have not done it, get in there, hit that first link down below, join the Discord today before that expires. You only got a couple days left. This is absolute fire. We're raising the price first week of January. So if you guys want to get in here and get grandfathered in, this is it. This is your last chance to take full advantage of it. All right. First link down below. And the crypto course, we worked on it all night last night as well. So much so I got a headache today. It's almost ready. I'm going to be recording again. We are just about ready to launch the crypto course for beginners. This is for beginners. Join the wait list if you want to know about crypto, investing in it. And we're going to send out a special code to everybody who signs up. How do you get to it, Mo? Second link down below, right here, this link. And Moomoo, of course, third link down below. Take advantage of their promo, 8.1% APY, and the Nvidia shares right there. You can take advantage of that too. All right, folks, that's it. That's the update. Appreciate you stopping by. I will see you in the Discord. Be sure to like and subscribe. Now let's get out there and make some money.